If you're just starting out on YouTube, it's very easy to do something wrong and end up wasting a lot of time, burned out, and given up. And specifically to prevent this from happening, we have developed a simple 5-step algorithm for promoting your videos on YouTube. And with that said, let's begin. Many beginners on YouTube think that the main ingredient of success on YouTube is to make videos that they like no matter what. I have an idea, I will implement it, and I don't care what comes next sort of thinking. And although I have always agreed on the importance of personal interest when it comes to growing your channel effectively, personal interests alone is not enough. Therefore, before you do anything, ask yourself the question, what is the main idea of my videos? What's the benefit for the viewer? Why should they watch me? Without answering this question and immediately starting with the next step, it is very easy to find yourself sad, tired, and unmotivated. As soon as you understand what is the benefit of your videos, their value, it will become much easier for you to come up with new ideas for videos, create actually useful content. The value is that one thing that can get you from rags to riches. Of course, I'm exaggerating a bit, but from my own experience, I can say that useful videos are much more effective at gaining views and getting people to subscribe. After all, interesting videos and useful videos are often completely different videos. And by only making your video just interesting, it's very easy to forget about the value, yet when you give value first, you can later make the video interesting. Now that you clearly understand the value and purpose of your future videos, it's time for one of the most important steps: research. I know, you've heard it a million times, but I will say it again anyway. Research first, then act. Let's say you already have a rough idea and you've clearly defined the value of your video. Instead of rushing into filming, take some time to research similar videos. See how many videos have already been made with a similar idea, how many views they get, how often they're searched for, and how their thumbnails are designed. And usually I use the vidIQ plugin, but if you don't want to install anything, there's a much simpler way: YouTube search itself. To get a rough idea of the search volume for a particular topic, simply type in part of the title in the search bar. YouTube itself will finish the query for you, thus showing the most searched things. And if your idea is in the top 10, that's good. The higher your idea is on the list, the greater the search volume, but the competition will also be higher, so just remember that. You can easily see the number of views for a video under the title, even without watching the video, and you can often find the retention graph by simply dragging the playhead with your mouse. That curve you see is basically the retention rate. Don't be lazy to research videos. This will make it much easier for you to understand how good your topic is and how experienced YouTubers hook people. Only after you've completed all these preparatory steps, you can really start planning your video and filming. If you are not a newbie on the channel, you know that I never shoot a video without a plan. No one should film without proper planning. I don't doubt your ability to improvise, but improvisation is not always helpful. We already made a separate video about how to plan and shoot videos, so be sure to watch it. It has all the things you need to know, start to finish. And now I want to remind you once again of the importance of using everything you learn. After analyzing a dozen videos, you will understand what makes these videos successful, how the narrative is done, how in-depth the information is. Use this information to make your videos truly interesting for people, not just for you. For example, I like to watch long and super detailed videos that most people will call boring. But that doesn't mean I have to make long and super detailed videos too, because your or my viewers may prefer lighter, simpler content. So try to apply your new knowledge as best as you can. And don't forget about good editing of your videos. Movavi Video Editor is definitely my top choice for this. It has everything you need to create professional looking videos without complexities that can be overwhelming for new users. Movavi Video Editor includes a wide range of effects, animations, and music to help you create engaging videos. It also has a number of smart features that help you save time and effort, such as automatic background removal and noise reduction. And now, the most interesting part. Get ready to have your mind blown, folks. Movavi's got a deal that's too good to pass up. An 80% discount on all the apps in an amazing Movavi Unlimited plan. That's right, you heard me, 80% off, so don't wait, hit the link and get yourself the ultimate video video editing and production experience at a price you won't believe. Trust me, this is one offer you don't want to miss. I also want to give you one more piece of advice off the book per se. Remember about being relevant. Ideally, you should plan your videos in such a way so that they remain relevant to the viewer for a long time. Because growth on YouTube is a long process, and we want videos to get views not only in the first few days, but to continue doing so for weeks or even months. On this channel, we try to make videos that are timeless, and that's why even videos from 2022 are still growing in views. Slower than before, but still growing. So try to fill your videos with the information that won't make them outdated in a week. Now you're probably thinking that I'm going to tell you how to promote your videos and so on. I won't do that because we've already made several detailed and relevant videos on this topic, but I will say that it's important not to ignore the follow-up to your video after its release. While you have a small channel without an audience, there are very few ways to promote your videos. It's basically just one: post in the community. Yes, you can spend a little money and buy ads, but I don't recommend doing that, and there is also a video about that on the channel. So the next stage of promoting your videos is looking without touching, because that's where beginners often make a mistake and irreversibly confuse the algorithms by buying views, subscribers, and so on. If you want your videos to go popular, forget about such methods. They will only harm you. Yes, seeing a few thousand views is certainly nice, even if you just bought them, but it's always better to wait a little and get the same thousands of views organically without cheating your way into it. And the last step comes after the videos have been uploaded and stayed on the channel for some time: analysis. From my experience, I can say that most often the most ordinary and trivial information gets ignored. People don't pay attention to obvious things, choosing illusion and lies over facts. Here it's the same thing. Most creators think that they know the basics and try to find the secret sauce instead of mastering the basics first. A person who ignores the analysis will just open the YouTube studio, see the number of views, get sad or happy, and just start the work on their next video. But a smart person, the one who watched this video, will analyze the metrics of each video they made thoroughly through a looking glass. He will look at the retention, look for moments where people skip or stop watching, study which thumbnails work better, what triggers hook people, and so on. And then he will take all these elements of a good video and use that to create something truly special. In this case, I recommend repeating your most popular one. There's no shame in repeating yourself. YouTube is built on this idea. Your channel will always grow and the reach of your videos will grow too. So even if you made your point already, there will always be people who haven't heard it. Basically, it's a typical drag and scroll situation. There is no secret ingredient. The Kung Fu Panda said it many years ago, and I will say it now: hard work, and even more hard work. Less rash decisions, more studying and analysis. These are the only ingredients your channel really needs to grow. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.